grabbed the stupid bitch by a nappy ass ear. She started talking shit, wouldn't you know? Reached back like a pimp, slapped the hoe. Her father jumped up and he started to shout, so I threw a right cross, cold knocked him out. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard.
I don't know. I don't have anything clever to say. This is a battle with my homeboy coolpeople33, and he was like, let's battle. I'm like, yeah, son, let's do it. So I lead off with Ninja Bug, and he leads off with Swampert. I lead off with Ninja Bug because I saw he had Swampert, and I know I have Giga Drain, and I'm like, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, motherfucker. So I KO the Swampert, and he's just like, what the fuck? So that's pretty awesome. Now he sends in Sizer, and I have nothing for Sizer. And I definitely do not want to take a bullet punch, so I send in Haro Daruma. And he takes the bullet punch. And takes it pretty decently. Because that's what he does. He does that kind of shit. And then I'm like, alright, cool. I can set up a sub, or I know that he has Boomer and Geru. And I can go for, like, Stone Edge or whatever. So I'll go for Stone Edge, and it does that much, and that much isn't enough to where I feel comfortable doing anything else, so I'm just like, alright, homie's gotta switch out, that's just what I gotta do, I don't know. So I'm switching out now, and I go into Alfred, who would resist like the water move that he would have, but then he goes for Toxic, and I'm like, alright, that's okay, I don't give a shit anyway, cause I got Lumberry, son. Bam. So that's pretty dope. Now he's going to switch out, and I'm like, alright, I know he's going to switch out, because he doesn't want any part of this shit. So I Dragon Dance up, and he brings in Nattery. I'm like, fuck! Doi! I knew he was going to do that. His, like, Gyro Ball is going to be, like, super much powerful, so I'm going to have to go for the Earthquake with, like, the neutral damage, and, like, try to kill it, but duh, I'm not gonna. And then he's going to Gyro Ball me, and it's like, does super much damage. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Why don't you have a viable fire attack? Seriously. You'd be so good with that fucking Fire Fang or Fire Punch, Blaze Kick. Shit, even Incinerate might be kind of good. I don't know. Whatever. So, like, Fire Pinky Touch would be even great. That's fine with me. Doesn't have that. Anyways, bring in Haro Daruma, and he's like, okay, Fire Punch, blame. So he wins. Yay! Nattery goes down. I get lefties, and I'm like, that apple core is delicious. So it brings in Terrakion. And I'm like, alright, predict the setup move, go Focus Punch. He goes for Earthquake. I'm like, fuck. Well, that sucks doo-doo, don't it? It would have been awesome if he would have, like, Rock Polished or Swords Dance, and I would have stayed in, and I would have been like, Focus Punch, son! Bow! But no, that's not what happened. So I bring in Conch, because he's faster, and he can do some shit. He's got to switch out. He brings in the Sizor. And I go for Giga Drain, because that's what I do. It does very little, because, duh, why wouldn't it? But it's cool, whatever. So I switch out, and I go into Auga. And I gotta see how much the bullet punch thing. I just like worked into a corner, and I'm not doing great. And double bullet punch is gonna take out my poor little guy. And I was hoping that it would not, but it did. So now I send in Gator because he's like important to me, and I wanted to keep him. And then I was like, oh man, he has Intimidate. I'm so dumb. But he sends in Burugaru. And then I go for Earthquake. But then I won't kill it. Except I do, because this guy's a fucking beast. I'm carrying Choice Band. He's going to guess that, I guess. And then go into Latios and probably go for the Surf. And I'm going to go into Free Butter. Just butter free. And then he surfs me. And it does very much damage. And I can't take another one, so I'm just going to leave Butterfree in to die, and that makes me sad because he didn't get to set up and win like he should. So now I bring in Conch, and I go for Bug Buzz, and that will one-hit KO the Latios. Conch is like the ballerest baller shit that there ever has been ever. He's an awesome Pokemon. So now I bring in Sizer again, and I'm just like, ugh, Nothing for this stupid sizer. Why does it exist in my life? So he goes for bullet punch, and it takes out my guy. My guy. So now I bring in Gator, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get lucky with, like, earthquakes and stuffs, or something. So, he goes for the bullet punch, and he's, like, -1, but he's, like, choice banded, so it's, like, really minus nothing. But I can live 2, which is excellent. And I'm really hoping Earthquake could KO. Like, I get a crit, maybe. That would be nice. Or it would just do much more damage. But no, it does not. And then he bullet punches me. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I can just bring in Terror here. Blah, blah, blah. And then he can come in, close combat, and win. And that's sad for me. That's just, you know, whatever. But this just goes to show all the butthead duty queen fuck faces that always say, you don't ever post losses. I lose all the time, motherfucker. And I like this battle, and I like the other one, which I lost in, and so I posted them. So suck it. I love you guys. If you could be anything in the world ever, what would you be? I would be... This is tough. I would be a dragon trained in the Jedi arts. Boom!